Oh, hi! Do you ever have trouble sleeping? You know, catching 40 winks is sometimes more difficult than most of us think. Do we really need to sleep? Well, bears hibernate in the winter. Cats sleep all day. Rumpelstiltskin slept for 100 years. Yes, we do need to sleep. But do you ever find yourself almost too tired to fall asleep? Well, it happens, you know. So there are times when your body is so tired when you just can't drift off into a restful sleep. You twist and you turn or you doze in and you're out of sleep. Sometimes you may not fall into a deep sleep until an hour or two before you're supposed to get up. And then when the alarm rings, you feel like going against the wall. There are times they're not tired at all. We get in bed at night, and then Mara says, well, now's the perfect time to start thinking and worrying about all the things that are bothering me. And then your mind is off like a racehorse, galloping along as it runs through all the events of the day, zigzagging this way and out. You just can't fall asleep. Now, when morning comes, you're exhausted from the ride around your mind's racetrack. Learning about sleep is very important to all of us and to our well-being. Getting the proper amount of rest keeps you healthy. If you constantly have trouble going to sleep, then your health will begin to suffer. And we all have occasional bouts with insomnia. As long as they're occasional, that's okay. But learning how to sleep is really an exercise. Now, most people have to get themselves mentally prepared to sleep. So if you're not one of those lucky few who can fall asleep before their head even touches the pillow, I have a few suggestions on how to go to sleep. Now, I'm sure you're all seen in the adverse advice. Now, I'm sure you're all seen in the advertisement for various types of sleeping pills that promise that you're going to get your Z's. Well, that's all well and good, but you can't depend on a little pill every time you need to sleep. What you need to do is relax your mind. Let your body know that the day is over. It's now time to rest. Mentally put an end to your day. And here's some of the images I use to relax. I think about a book closing. The chapter is ended, and the story is over. I picture a curtain coming down and closing. It's time to shut out the outside world and feel warm and safe in bed. I envision a door closing. Business is over for the day, and it's time to turn off the lights. I imagine the sun setting slowly, flipping behind our horizons. Sometimes a tune or a phrase from the song plays over and over in my mind, and I can't seem to shut it off. That's when I imagine I am taking the record off the turntable or a CD out of the disc player. The party is over, and it's time to go home. You see how these types of images help your mind to realize that the day is ended and it's time to replenish your body with rest. Now, there's some also relaxing thoughts, so that your mind will slowly kind of wind down and draw to a close for the day. Visual imagery is an excellent way to help you get into the right mood for sleeping once you relax your mind. Now, the relaxation of your body will follow. Now, besides mental preparation for sleep, many of us also need some physical preparations for sleep. We need our surroundings to be comfortable to sleep. For example, most of you know that I travel almost 300 days out of the year. Can you believe it? That means I sleep in more strains in surroundings than in my own bed. I could get used to the hotel room, but in order for me to sleep, well, I have to have my own pillows from home. That way, when I travel, I know that I have these two pillows, and I've been using these pillows for over 30 years. Now, if I didn't have these pillows to make my hotel room comfortable and seem like home, well, I would never sleep. So if you're used to sleeping with certain pillows, make sure you use them every night. If you can't sleep, look at the pillows on your bed and see if they're comfortable or not. Are they too high? Are they too low? Are they too soft or too hard? It may take a couple of sets of pillows to find out, but it will be well worth your while in the end. Now look at your bed. I know a lot of people who can't sleep because their bed is uncomfortable. The mattress may be too hard or too soft, and it hurts their back. If you find you just can't face your bed at night, heat, then you have to get a new one. It's time to say, hey, I think I'm going to get a new bed. But you gotta have to really investigate and test the mattress out to see if it's what you need. If you're really adventurous, a lady from Atlanta, Georgia wrote to me and told me she had the best night's sleep ever since she got a waterbed. So you might want to try that. Now, another way to make your physical environment and favorable for sleeping is for music. A lot of people like to have a radio playing softly in the background. It almost loves you to sleep. Now, unless you have nerves of steel, listening to heavy metal won't put you to sleep. So I suggest some sleeping music. Maybe it's your favorite movie soundtrack or some classical music to help you sleep like a baby. Whatever you do, you gotta rest. You gotta do it. If you're eating healthy, exercising, and not getting the proper rest, you're gonna look old and drawn out and pale and unhealthy. Now, if you are lucky enough to have the time during the day, take a short 15-minute nap. Will revitalize you and give you more energy to see you for the day. And if you can't nap, then just take a few minutes on a break, maybe during lunch, and put your head down and rest. Just don't get caught sleeping on the job! One more thing about sleeping. There are a lot of people, believing or not, sleep too much. If you sleep more than 8 hours a night, then you might be sleeping so much that your body feels tired all the time. Now, I personally go to sleep more than 5 or 6 hours, but that's all my body needs. You have to find the right amount of rest for your own particular metabolism. Now, if you're sleeping more than 8 hours and you don't have a medical condition that requires you to sleep a lot, then try to get up an hour or two earlier and what else? Exercise. You'll get more done during your day and you'll fall into bed dog tired at night. You know what? It's George Birds and Bob Hope. Can you get some shut-eye during the day? I think I'll catch a little nap myself. Night-night.